No,
Lean in
you're
a little closer. We're just right here. It's all good.
My bubble.
Hello.
Welcome to
Curvy Blurdy.
We're living that blurdy life.
I'm your co-blurred, Casey.
And I'm your co-blurred captain, Brooke. Welcome. Did you miss us?
Wait, when did you get a rank?
What, they were ranking us? You're lieutenant.
You're the captain?
You're the lieutenant.
Oh, well, then I want to introduce myself. I am your co-blurred Lieutenant, Casey.
And I'm your captain speaking, Brooke. Welcome. So this episode, we're going to kind of be a little more laid back, and we're going to talk about something that most of our families have.
Superstition is the way. I can't sing, y'all.
We have a lot of superstitions. I don't know if it's just me. And my aunt used to do this, R.I.P. Aunt Virginia. She used to send out a email or a text letting us know what days we could wash our clothes and which days we had to skip, or else you wash a family member away.
Ooh.
So, and I started realizing, because when I looked on Facebook, a lot of people have that superstition. So, what's some that you have in your family?
Well, I don't think we really had too many on, like, the superstition. As far as observation, I feel like we had more of, like a reasoning for a thing. So, like, if somebody had a dream about fish, then, like, somebody was pregnant.
Yeah, we have that in my family too. Or don't sweep my feet. You'll either go to jail or you'll never get married.
I heard about that recently. My friend, we used to work together at a kind of food service place, and, you know, taking turns doing the chore type cleaning things, and she was very serious about the sweeping the feet, and I was just like, what? And she would legit get mad. Like, if you wrote that.
That's fighting words. That's fighting words. You don't sweep someone's feet, or else you go to jail.
Ooh, they go to jail, or you as a sweeper?
You, the person that got swept on.
Yeah. Because she
That's
was just
why we're like, don't sweep my feet.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm the same way. Costco's that get that big sweeping thing. I'm like, back up 50 feet. Don't you touch me. So I know that feeling.
Yeah.
I would probably be just like her, like, don't sweep my feet. No, I'm serious. Because some people will think you're joking. And you're like, no, I'm 100% serious. Don't do that. Same thing with, like, splitting the pole.
I don't know. Did y'all have any sort of, like, New Year's thing? Or was that clothing, like, don't wash your clothes, was that the New Year, like, tradition?
We had a lot of New Year's. Like, my grandma always said, have a man walk into your door, be the first person to enter your house for good luck.
I think I read something about that recently.
Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely seems like the New Year's there's a few things to do to, like, set the tone of the year.
Yeah, you gotta have your greens. You gotta have your greens, beans, tomatoes. You name it. You name it. No, you have to have your
black eyed peas.
Black eyed peas for money.
Ah, okay.
That represents your coins.
And then I know about 12 grapes, like exactly 12 grapes.
Definitely have to have greens.
Yeah,
for the same reason.
I always see it, like, sold out of the grocery store.
Now you know.
Time.
We know your secret, guys.
Now I know
Y'all
why.
want that money, that coinage for the new year. Yes, we all need the money, which we've all seen those ridiculous prices for eggs.
Are there other, like, ones that are not necessarily, like, time-based, like at the start of the month you say rabbit, like, I've heard of that.
But what happens if the rabbit, this is the year of the rabbit.
Which, I don't know if I said it at the start of the year. After I realized.
Oh, rabbit, no.
Don't worry, we got February 1st coming up. So.
Oh, Thank God.
Oh, will we post this by February 1st? It's going to sound so dated.
No one's going to hear it.
They're going to know.
How will they know?
Nobody's gonna know.
Gonna know.
Because you said it. They wouldn't have known.
Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know. Oh my god.
So, yeah, are there other ones like saying rabbit rabbit on the first of the month, where when you wake up in the morning, you say rabbit rabbit as the first thing that you say to like bring good luck for like the month? I'm pretty sure like at the start of the year of the rabbit, it'd be like perfect.
Well, this rabbit has felt more like the Monty Python rabbit, to be exact. That thing has attacked the crap out of me. I would like it to lay off. Just saying, lost two good men. DJ Khaled, another one. It's been a rough year, but we're gonna get through it. We're gonna go about this the blurty way. There's no other way but up, no other way but through.
As long as I have you.
Hey. Another superstition that I was thinking about was breaking a mirror.
Oh yeah, 7
years.
years.
Bad luck.
Oof.
Good years in your past. Then there's don't split a pole. If you do, bread and butter.
Especially if you're holding hands and just
you don't do it. You say bread and butter. It's supposed to I don't know.
Wait, so that's like the anti.
It's like, I just messed up. Bread and butter, bread and butter. Like,
oh, you say?
Yeah, just like throwing salt over your shoulder.
Yeah.
Just make sure you don't throw it in someone's eye or something behind you. It's like, no.
And they're just sitting there like, ready for my eye.
What the hell? And then don't step on a crack. You'll break your mother's back.
Yo, my tiny folk have been like, I don't know if they've heard that or if it's just a thing that they saw somewhere, but they've been taking it to heart to where we're like walking somewhere and they're like extra jumping over the cracks. And I'm like, what are you doing? Trying to hold their hands and keep up. And then it's just like, wee, jumping over it. And I'm like, thank you, I guess.
It's like, I got your back, Mom. Literally. It wasn't me. I swear.
Was it me?
By the old gods and the new. I protected that back.
Well, I mean, my second one kind of messed up his sciatica. Oh.
Battlestar sciatica.
Listen, I was done for from the epidural, so that first time. But I didn't feel a thing.
All right, that's the point. I'm glad they made it do what it's supposed to do.
Ooh, I needed it that time. That second time, though.
All right, Xena, the warrior princess. That's what I'm going to say.
What's the word? Super mom.
Do. Super mom.
So I read a book recently about some traditional practices and had picked up on a few other, like, I don't know if I'd call them a superstition exactly, but just kind of like things that you do, kind of like in the realm of a superstition.
So rituals.
But like, yeah, kind of like a ritual on like, you know, for this time or like this situation, you do this. So like on the first of the month, I think it's like cinnamon, outside or... I think I did see the thing about the letting a guy walk in the house or something. But yeah, I thought that was interesting how on certain things, you know, like larger swaths of people, or there's overlapping on like the similar types of things being done. And so it's interesting how like a superstition might go like pass throughout families or like communities or...
Sometimes I feel like they made these things not so much as superstitions, but things that they needed to do that were issues in their lives, and that they passed it on like, this is my solution to this. Mm-hmm. So you should do this every year around the same time. Mm-hmm. So it could be stuff that was passed down through word of mouth through generations.
Oh no, I thought I saw, so I think it was just in my
Tell me, because I'm ready to run.
No, you're fine. Like, I think, like a, on your glasses, you get like a,
yeah.
And so it like moved, and I'm like zeroing in on like, did something move, or was it just me? Okay.
I stopped talking everything. I need to run out of here. I'm ready.
No, you're fine.
I'm ready.
I'd let you know. But yeah. I can definitely see where, kind of passing on that knowledge for not survive. That sounds so like dire.
I know. It could have been as simple as we saved money on water by not washing on these days. But then they dress it up as like, because as I saw on the internet, traditions are just dead people guilt tripping you into doing what they want you to do.
Oh, I know somebody that
was
would
pretty
have
funny.
That type of sentiment.
So I know sometimes it's guilt tripping, but it could have been they saved money by not washing on certain days, or
makes sense.
They found good luck when they did this, so they're gonna pass it on to you.
Mm-hmm. And I could see it being like taking time to observe or like be in the moment, like how maybe like some religions have their religious day where it's like, hey, we don't do certain things on this day because we intend on taking time to like sit down and be in the moment, not have to like do the things that you do every other day or whatever. So like in that sense, like I can get it. But yeah, that makes total sense to me. But I don't know. Speaking of like these greens, beans, tomatoes, peas,
you name it.
Like I'm kind of hungry and curious. I'm curiously hungry. No, I'm hungry with curiosity.
I have many questions that keep me up at night as well. Weird ones. Like we stumbled on one. What's the difference between a bean,
no,
a pea, and a lentil, and a legume?
We were trying to figure out, like, okay, hey,
gosh.
green, no, not green beans, black eyed peas, and we were trying to make sure that we had the right name for the New Year's treat. Like, it's peas, not beans, or whatever, right? And so, just, hey, peas or beans, right? Difference, similarities, what? Went on a Google search and, like, ended up with more questions than we did
down the rabbit hole we went. Little did we know they're all different things.
Oh, goodness.
Yes, they're in the same family, but they are all different.
I just realized multiple shows that we've been following are coming to an end with the next season.
Yep. No more Outlander.
So Outlander's coming to an end, which
Handmaid's Tale.
I finally caught up in the books, like where they were, and then I finished the book after, and then I'm starting this next book, and I'm like, what are they gonna close with? Because there's just way too many things that are just, is it gonna be like a Game of Thrones in the last season where it feels so much more rushed
they just
and put
squish
together?
everything in there. Forget about the main details, like who this guy actually was that became the guy that can raise the dead. No, let's just leave that out. Let's leave out the symbols. What the symbols meant that these dead bodies were getting into. No, they were just symbols. You don't need to worry about that.
Oh my gosh.
Game of Thrones left out so many details that it unnerved me.
Yo, how was Varys like hopping around like he got instant transmission or something?
Right, no, like he's teleporting like he's in Skyrim, and he just got the teleport hack. He can just teleport to anywhere on the map.
Now I'm over here. You can't find me. But yeah, that Outlander, Handmaid's Tale coming up with their final season, and I haven't read the book yet.
But
I don't know if I want
there
to.
is one on the horizon that we can look forward to. Last of Us. Have you caught it?
Not yet. I'm gonna wait.
God.
I'm gonna wait because my heart can't handle waiting each week for a new episode.
But we got 2 Game of Thrones actors in Last of Us.
Oh yeah, little Lyanna Mormont and the
Oberyn
Viper.
Martell.
Yep.
Mr. Not
Pedro
wearing a helmet.
Pascal.
I stick my fingers into my eyes.
It's the only thing.
Yeah. Oh, they were great actors.
Oh, they were.
They are great actors. They're still with us.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Literally from the time that he like stepped on the screen was like with that accent, and then the rest of the people when they explored more Dorne people literally like fashioned it after him, because they don't really describe in the book how they sound. They just kind of okay, it's different, and everybody knows the Dornishman.
And don't go off of the audiobook, because that man, he's changed his accent so many times.
It was maddening in the first book. Like,
my gosh, I tried to listen to that at work, and like when it got to like the sexual healing parts, I was just like, oh, not in my ear. Ew, ew, ew.
And remember, do not taste the Dornishman's wife.
Oop. Okay. All right. No entanglements with the wife. Got it.
Even though, like, did they really have... I mean, they're so free. Is there really, like, beef for tangling with...
Tangling?
Tangling?
Entanglements?
Yeah.
I don't know. They seem... They don't like them.
Because Elia Martell was married to the prince, and then like everybody makes this big thing when he gave Lyanna the whatever of like, oh, the Queen of Beauty, but like they never really said what she did. Was she freaked out? I don't think she was, because she legit was like, hey, if you have any more kids, you gonna die. And so he didn't have any more kids with her. He had the third kid with Lyanna, and they ran off. And like, if they were so free, you know, sexually down there in Dorne, did Elia really have a big problem with it, or was that the rest of the countries like flipping out and putting their like vibes on her, like, oh no, he, you know, was looking at her, and she's just like, whatever, bro, you gonna come back home to me anyway. So
I mean, they're protective over their people.
They didn't care about the Martells because they're Dornish. Like, it was just kind of like, okay, cool. We've married one of your people here. You guys are cool with us. But they were just like, we're shaky at best.
I know, but keep him. I think they were just a little not prudish, but as a whole, they weren't into that.
Yeah.
Because like when you have in the later series, like in the House of Dragons, the wife was fine with it. So I get what you mean. The wife was like, tell your boyfriend we leaving.
Like, basically. Get your man and let's go.
Yes. Grab your man. We getting out of here.
We getting out of here. I need such a vibe. Such a vibe.
Lovecraft Country got canceled. Like, this is our spot of canceled shows that didn't deserve it.
And okay, so you and a couple other people did put in the work to get me to watch it in the first place. Yeah, there were some parts that I was just like, oh, because I'm not a big fan of the horror genre personally. However, like, a good story is just a good story. Mm-hmm. And I have to give it up to my secret, like, movie star bestie, Journey Smollett. But, like, I never realized, like, as a kid...
Letty Lewis!
Like, as a kid, seeing her in stuff, you know how you see, like, a certain actor or actress in something, and then you just get happy, like, oh, they're in it. This is going to be a good one. Like, I always felt that about her, but I never, like, really knew who she was. It was just like, oh, that one girl. Like, I like her, you know?
I liked her, too, and I liked Kyla Pratt, because, like, I had to. I loved her. Yeah. I was like, I love these two.
Yeah.
I know which one you don't like. I will not bring up her name. I understand.
Oh. Well, about my secret BFF, Journey Smollett.
We love you.
Came to find out, okay? So her birthday is a couple of days before my birthday. So we were born, like, right there. But then, okay, so she, you know, makes it big, does her thing. She's so pretty. And, like, whatever. Then, come to find out, our firstborn children born a couple of days apart.
So y'all are, like, secretly talking to each other, like, hey,
totally
girl,
secret BFFs.
I'm about to get pregnant. You get pregnant, too. And we can both have our, like, kids be friends. Yeah,
totally gonna be friends. And, like, I was doing some reading on her because I was like, she's not one that you see, like, in the media, like, being covered of, like,
no, she's
all these
drama-free. Seriously drama-free.
And in being unproblematic to the max. She apparently has a nonprofit organization, and like she does all kinds of stuff, not just like, oh, I'm putting my name on it and then that's it. Like she like participates, she's like on the board and like donates and does all this stuff for it. One of my make it big dreams is to for the longest I've wanted to like be a higher supporter of like a cause or a nonprofit or whatever, and the more I spiral in corporate America, I find that like the whole nonprofit sector, like I could actually start one if I wanted to. I mean, not just saying like, oh, if I wanted to, but like there's certain things, and like I'm seeing a little bit of like how they operate, how they make money, how they like recruit volunteers and whatnot. And like I just think that basically having your own is really cool. And like, so the next step in my totally bestie stalking that I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna find out the name and utilize our company match to make donations to her nonprofit. And like, so bestie, if you somehow like ever find this for some reason, like you're totally awesome. I totally love your line of work, even though I'm not one to like
been
follow.
a fan since
I was little. Like it's so awesome. And then
Eve's
the more
Bayou
that I've seen, listen, no.
in that movie. Oh my god.
And the more I see of your work, like you're totally awesome. Keep up the good work, and I can't wait to see what else you have. She has that one movie, the like kind of scary. Like I'll watch it because she's in it, but like only because she's in it. Like,
she's a great actress.
She
like
really is.
She really gets into her roles, and I really appreciate it.
She was on that
feels
episode of
very
House.
yes. She feels really authentic.
Mm-hmm. Just when she found out, because they were siblings, and just the look of like, oh, and then she just on her face like, wow,
she's amazing.
and also we gotta get the fuck out of here.
So guys, thank you so much for listening to us rant a little bit, have our little conversation about superstitions and currently canceled shows that we'd rather not be canceled, aka Metalocalypse. Please come back.
And Venture Brothers.
And Venture Bros, please come back.
Please
and Owl
finish.
House.
Which one?
Owl House.
Oh,
Disney. They
the Disney.
canceled it.
They did?
Yeah, it was so good.
Oh my gosh.
It was getting to a good point, and I was so mad. Me and my niece were like, no, my favorite show.
Oh,
and we're like,
man. Yeah.
going the way of Firefly. But
and Firefly.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
I digress. My pain and heartache is gone now.
I'm sorry.
No,
like I want to throw another show in there.
Go ahead.
That I'm just like, it was just starting to get good. Starring Jason Momoa, Frontier.
Oh.
It was like, I think it was like Discover or something.
C is still there.
Huh?
C is still there.
I only saw like
With
one or
Jason Momoa.
2 episodes. I have to like catch up on it. But like Frontier was, it was on Netflix. It was like a Canadian something or the, and like I think it was like in partnership with like something like Discovery or Historical something. But like the last season that they actually recorded, like was starting to get intense, and then they just stopped doing it, and I'm like, what the hell?
I hate when they do that. Like, no, let the show go.
Yeah, like just
let it live on.
Wrap up the story. Don't just like leave me on a cliffhanger. Anyway,
Venture Bros did that, and I'm still trying to find out, did Hank go and be Batman after having his heart ripped out by Tiana?
Oh.
And no, not by Tiana. By what's that girl's name? The whale's daughter.
Yeah. The
mafioso
I don't remember her
chick.
name. Yeah.
Yeah, Ed cheated with his brother.
Wait, with.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm trying to collect the seasons on DVD. I have. I think
you not
the first
seen the
5.
last season?
I did but it's been a minute. It's one of those I've seen the first 3 like way more, so I can like bring those up like much faster. But I did see it, but I'd be sad if it just ends like that.
Yeah, you discover. Oh, are you still there? Yes, you. You need to like, comment, and subscribe if you still want to hear this conversation. Yeah, this is a checkpoint. You hit that like button yet?
We're watching you.
Mm-hmm. Heathens.
Wow. And also, we gotta get the fuck out of here.